Rockstar dropped a bombshell today and definitely turned a 180 on everyone's opinion. Everyone was a bit reluctant, as maybe they should be because they've been disappointed in the past. But this DLC does not look like it's disappointing. Now, there's a lot of things that are on the DLC. Some things that we've seen before, like the arcade. But there's a lot of things that I'm wondering how, why, like how will that work? And that's what I'm going to be showing today, because a lot of people seem to have already done a trailer breakdown. But there's a lot of questions. I want to share my opinion and what I think and what we came to learn with this DLC. First of all, it's coming out on December 10th, on a Wednesday. Maybe that's the way of Rockstar saying this DLC is different. This paragraph says if you've made a lot of money or you have modded money in GTA Online, you'll be able to take advantage of this DLC because it's going to cost a lot, it seems. Even Rockstar, in their own words, have said it's going to cost a lot. Plus the development of a new mass surveillance network, along with new vehicles and familiar faces. Oh, sorry, a familiar face, which is clearly Michael. So it says here, with the mansions, there's features like a sprawling outdoor space, meticulously designed interior, state-of-the-art AI assistant. I've got questions about that, but we'll get into it. And from my expenditure video, I think I was correct. I think they are going to add these rooms, which I'm about to show later, are going to cost a crazy amount each. Because look, you can get a trophy cabinet, a salon, animal kennels, garages. It's basically like the penthouse, but you have a more suited feature. You can have an indoor podium, which sounds crazy. And again, every time I'm reading these little things out, it's like money in my head. I'm like, is 30 million enough? Because that's how much I have. If you do want GTA Plus this week, they'll give you the FMJ Mark 5, not the Mark 4. I said as a joke they would call it the Mark 4, but they actually called it the Mark 5. Oh, and what a great bit of information that I think a lot of people overlook. You will be able to do the new missions without having one of the luxury properties. So if you don't have millions or modded money to spend on this DLC, you still can do work. So we have a lot of new vehicles. Some of them are house vehicles, and you can add missile lock and jammer on some, which is normalized now anyway, including a lot of non-weaponized aircrafts and unfortunately a lot more law enforcement vehicles. I don't know why. Please buy your mansions and do everything else before you buy these police vehicles. And a new mission creator as well we have. I'm interested to see that. I'm sorry I'm going through this really quickly. I think there's a lot of information, and I think a lot of people have seen videos of all this, so I'm going quite quickly through them. Yeah, make sure you get your last chance of these benefits. I've done them, you need to do them. Even though I've got 30 million, I think it's necessary. But if we do go to the actual luxury real estate website, which it's a new webpage, this in itself is crazy. You built an empire now, let us erect your palace. Choose from 3 distinct luxury locations in Los Santos. And look, here's another look at another location, how the mansion's gonna look. Yeah, it is Devon Westerns again, but you can see that there's some things about this that interest us more, like the interior. I'm going to show you screenshot by screenshot that it still does not make sense to me. I don't understand how we're going to have these see-through windows in a GTA Online session. They're still advertising that, so it has to be a thing. Here you have a driveway, which is called the expansive driveway, which I think is going to cost money. Sorry. But this seems to be the theme with everything here, that it's going to cost a bit of money. But I think this will be the main difference between the mansions, the front garden or driveway, which we can see the new Mission X and the baller STD in the background. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to see how that will work if we get to actually leave our cars outside. That'll be a personal vehicle slot as well. Not 100% sure with that, but the GTA car meets are going to go crazy. There is enough space in these locations. Lavish swimming pool. It does seem like we're having images of different GTA Online players. You can see that this is not AIs right now. Most of the pictures were, but they're not AIs. We've got the hot tub, just like we do in the penthouse. We've got a gym, which is going to be an added gym, but it's just going to be a flex again. Or maybe not. I'm just starting to figure out. I don't know why it's taken me so long. But everything you see in this trailer, so all the open area you see with this trailer, is all accessible to everyone. The indoor is all accessible to everyone. All these main rooms are accessible, but it's the other rooms. There'll be locked doors in this mansion that you can only go through if you own a bedroom, which means you own the place. It's like the penthouse. Anyone can use the casino, but you have to go up to the penthouse and you have to own the penthouse. I'm still so intrigued. And is it going to be a passive area? So we have the kennels. We can have animals, which is... I'd wonder how much they're going to cost. With Rockstar's price of an animal now, what, 1 million to have a pet? I'm not confident in this one being free. And then we have the garage, We have a garage that is like the Vinewood Club garage, but reskinned. And I'm hoping there's more than one skin. I'm hoping it's not the same white layout because it does give throwbacks of the original 10-car garage. But at least we do not have the 10-car garage. As you can see, we have like the GTA Plus Vinewood garage, which is an 100-car garage. So will that 100-car garage be a thing for the mansion? If it is, it's not going to be cheap again. I think I am going to have to do a price breakdown again, even though I just did one, because everything just shouts money. Everything costs money. Now, the AI assistant. I don't want to bore people with theories here, but clearly we've got an AI assistant that's going to help us with the missions. But there's so much potential here, because I don't think Rockstar will call it an AI assistant or concierge if it's something dull, because AI itself now has high expectations in the real world as well. But this may finally be what we've been asking for, being able to search up our cars from our garage instead of having to scroll through our list to find the car. This could be everyone's way of claiming safe money from each place without actually going to the safe like GTA Plus members have. But the only information we do get is that it has 3 different personalities, and whichever you pick is now your AI's personality, basically. As I have said, we have a lot to talk about, so that's why I've been going through them quickly. We've got mansion parties. So there's mansion club. The price prediction I thought of before has been blown out the window, because this could be scarily expensive. But I don't know how Rockstar would do that. How Rockstar would be able to charge 20 million or so, or more than 20 million on a property, all fully specced out without getting called out on it. Because in real life money, that would have been like $150. But here, we've got the master bedroom, which I think is going to be a locked door. Not everyone can walk in here, and you have to own the property to have. And then I think there are some features that are shared too. But look, we've got a cozy cigar room. I don't feel like buying that one. I'm not going to lie to you. That's not really convincing. I don't really want. Here we've got the office, which we probably will need for a heist. I think that's something we'll get for free. We've got our trophy room, which again looks expensive. We've got our vault, easily minimum $1 million. We've got a private salon. You know, I haven't cut my hair in GTA for like 7 years, but it's the FOMO. It's the fear of missing out. If I don't have this and someone else does, you just start twitching a bit. I swear, Rockstar, please. This is all the money I've got left. This is something I did guess, the cinema room that they would bring. Not gonna lie to you, it was hard to guess the salon, the vault, the trophy room, the cigar room, and this here. This seems like a shared space for everyone, but I think my theory is going to be wrong here, because you can actually change the interior. And if this is an open space, wow, this looks so realistic. But if you actually can change the interior looks, I don't think people could just walk in here from GTA Online. I'm so confused. We'll get to the podium car in a bit, because I am excited for that. But we have an armory, which I don't need, but again, I might have to stack up on. We have an arcade. But I've already got an arcade. I already have an arcade. And now I feel stupid for buying that arcade. Well, it was years and years ago. When now my mansion has an arcade. This is interesting. The vehicle workshop, I think it's going to be the same as the Vinewood one, where you can actually do everything here. You can do house, bennies, every single upgrade. It seems like this one mansion has the features that were only available for GTA Plus, but now they're making it accessible to everybody. So this is clearly a Porsche 944, and it looks like a fan-made render of the 944 Turbo RS. But of course, Rockstar are not holding back on Porsches. As we've said before, Porsche actually encourage Rockstar to use their cars in GTA Online. It's the only manufacturer that's actually reposted an image of Rockstar's Comet S2 and actually posted it on their Twitter. It's crazy. But anyway, I am going to be doing a video on the money breakdown of this DLC. Let me know if you want me to do anything else. I brushed past a lot of things, but a lot of people have already seen this information by now, by either looking yourself or checking other YouTubers' channels out. But anyway, thanks so much for watching. I do appreciate if you got to the end. I'm like, wow, I'm not boring. I am. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.